Hello, my name is Casey, the French footballer. Good evening, of course. This is Sport Edition World, the session where we'll be covering every spicy detail in sport or world football, player profiles, etc. Yes, we have a breaking news. And that is the England provisional list for the 2024 Euros taking place in Germany. Yes, England has released their list, and of course, some are laughing and some are basically crying. Fans of players are actually still wondering how the list came about, but then that is a tough call. That was a tough call for England coach, talking about Gareth Southgate. But first of all, let's look at the list released earlier by France, the French national team. Of course, we know they are also contenders for that particular trophy alongside England. But then the news about France is they left out Crystal Palace wonder kid Micheal Olise. Yes, that was something I did not expect them to do. And then who did they leave out Olise for? Let's look at the forward line of forward attack for the French national team. We're looking at Antoine Griezmann. He has always been in the team. These are old legs. Olivier Giroud. These are also old legs. Then Kylian Mbappe, Ousman Dembele, Kolo Muani, Marcus Thuram, Moussa Diaby, and of course Kingsley Coman of Bayern Munich. So now look at that particular list. If we are angry that Olise did not make that list, who on this list is Olise better than? Let's hear from you in the comment section. Of course, here at the Career Ball Studio Sport Edition, we are going to be covering the Euros live commentary analysis just as it is hot. Yes, we made that promise and we are keeping to our word. Now that's that about France. Let's hear from you. Who would Olise bench in that list if he made the list? And of course, that's also opening doors for other countries who Olise can play with or play for rather. So that's that about Micheal Olise. If Super Eagles want to go for him, it's fine. If England or other countries that he's eligible to play want to go for him, that's his decision. Yes, that's that about the French team. Now looking at the England national team, Gareth Southgate has released his 33-man squad. Of course, it's provisional. They will be going with just 26. Yes, they will be going with 26 to the tournament, but he brought out a 33-man provisional squad for the training, and they will be having some friendly matches where he will be testing these players. And for the friendly matches, he will be facing Iceland. So he'll be having those two friendly matches with Bosnia and Herzegovina. And of course, that will be on June 3rd at the St. James Park there in Newcastle, and Iceland on June 7th at the Wembley in London. Yes, that's where they'll be having those friendly matches. And after the matches, of course, Gareth Southgate can then limit his list to 26. And those 26 will be jetting to Germany for the Euros. But then let's look at what might have happened of those players that probably would have made the list but did not make the list. We're looking at MarcusRashford. That was a very tough call by Gareth Southgate. And of course, I'm beginning to think that England might likely just get a result this time, because the coach had in mind the effrontery all right, the temerity to leave out MarcusRashford. Yes, he's been a mainstay in the team, but he's not been firing all cylinders there in his club in Manchester United. He's had 7 goals and just 2 assists all through this season. But then he got left out for the likes of Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer has had 22 goals for Chelsea and 10 assists. Come on, the difference is clear. Cole Palmer would be making it down to Germany. I am very certain about that if we are to go by records, and of course if we are to go by player profiles and statistics. Yes, also Sterling was left out. Raheem Sterling. Guess what? Raheem Sterling made the top 20 all-time Premier League goal scorers. Yes, he made that list when he played his last game, but then he has 122 goals currently, and he has made the top 20 players, goal scorers in the Premier League. But then Raheem Sterling did not also make the list. Other players with good profiles that did not make the list, we are looking at Jordan Henderson. He did not make the list. That's the midfielder for Liverpool. He did not also make that list. We are also looking at Reece James for Chelsea. Of course, quality Reece James. He's been injured and probably he hasn't had enough match time for Gareth Southgate to feel he's eligible to play for the England team there at the Euros. And of course, we also have Ben Chilwell and a host of them. But then they've been some good additions in the team, and those additions were more in the defense line. But then I'll just give you a quick rundown. For the goalkeepers, we have Dean Henderson, we have Jordan Pickford, we have Aaron Ramsdale, we have James Trafford. Defenders, we have Gerard Braithwaite, we have Lewis Dong, Jose Gomez, Mark Guehi, Eri Konsa, Harry Maguire, Jared Kwanse, Luke Shaw, John Stones, Kieran Trippier, and of course Kyle Walker. Those are the defenders. So if you look at that particular squad, you would see that there are some good fresh names, fresh call-ups. England are trying to boost their defense. They don't really have good defense compared to what they have in the midfield and of course in the attack, and that's a good call by their head coach Gareth Southgate to see if he could create something new in the mix. Yes, he did his best in that particular call-up. But then we're looking at the midfield. We're looking at Trent Alexander-Arnold, Conor Gallagher. We have Curtis Jones. We have Kobe Meno. That's the Manchester United wonderkid. We have Declan Rice and Adam Watkins. Forward, we are seeing Jude Bellingham, Jarrod Bowen, Eberechi Eze. Yes, Eberechi Eze made this 33-man provisional list. He made it. Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, Anthony Gordon, Harry Kane, James Maddison, Cole Palmer, Bukayo Saka, Ivan Toney, and of course Oli Watkins. Now these players are 33 in number, but they will be reduced to 26. Who do you think will not make that list at the end of the day? Who do you think will not make that flight heading to Germany to represent England in the Euros 2024? We want to hear from you there at the comment section. Yes, that is the hot spicy world news around the global sport right now. This is Sport Edition World. My name is Casey, the field footballer. We'll be drawing the curtain here for this particular edition. Of course, please subscribe as we'll be covering the full matches in the Euros. We'll be covering Olympic, we'll be covering the AFCON, and of course subsequently the World Cup. We made a promise, and of course we're going to keep to it. All right, thank you very much. See you again. Bye.